Sorry about that. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah. What's up with the Walmart Corporation, man? Their asset protection. And that's all I've ever had trouble with. And I've never stole or done anything wrong with Walmart. And it's ass white protections. Hey, the world life. How you doing? But Walmart has till 8 o'clock in the morning, once again, to contact me, corporate, or I file my lawsuit against this store. But here's the twist. Then I'm going and file a class action discrimination suit in Bentonville, Arkansas, against the corporation. Because it's happened at 3 stores now, and it's time to put an end to it. So I'll do a class action come when I get to Bentonville, Arkansas. But let's see what happens today. Because, man, when you talk... Hey! When I say I've got plenty of proof, oh my God, I have plenty of proof. You know how they told me that I was trespassed in Wichita? Okay, see, I didn't remember none of that. But one of my trolls used to be trolled that turned good, Rhonda. Oh, she sent me my videos and everything from back then. And once she was explaining it, I remember exactly what happened. I remember exactly what happened. Are you ready to hear how I've got them hung? Want to hear the rest of the story? Yo, Will, I'm going to file, if they don't call me, hey! They don't do this to you, if they don't call me back from Walmart Corporation today by 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to go file a second lawsuit at this one, and then I'm going over to Bentonville, and I'm filing a class action lawsuit, discrimination, all kinds of things. That one's going to be a big one. I think 4.2 million would be a good figure to ask. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey! Stop. It's ridiculous. I'll tell y'all the whole story. It's a week-long story. Y'all want to hear the whole story. But actually it starts August 7th, 6th or 7th of 2022. Today's incident is from August 22nd, 2022. Remember, I sued them a year later and everything. How come I wasn't advised when I sued Walmart? How come Walmart paid me a lawsuit a year later in 23 if I'd been trespassed off their properties? See, I found the dates, and like I say, Rhonda was really great and got me all this stuff. Plus, hey! Here, come here. You can come over here and you get... Okay. You like that better, huh? Took the talking away. So, last week I came and I stayed at one store. We'll say store number 1. It's by a big golfing thing. I seen a sign say, you can't stay overnight, la-di-da. So when I come out from grocery shopping, I seen security coming by me, and I wanted to let them know, hey, that's me. I'm not here for the night. I'll be gone before dark. I'm just, making food and stuff. And she says, no, you're allowed to stay 24 hours. We let people actually stay 24 hours. And see, all this is on video. And thank you, ma'am, this, that, and the other. And I had no problems. Store had no problems with me. I had no problems with them. Everything was great. What happened was, 4 or 5 days later, I thought I was at that one, but I was actually down the road at another one. If there's any fault, that's the only fault. And if that's the case, and they don't allow people to spend the night or whatnot, someone would come and say, hey, you need to leave, get off the property, la-da-da, we don't allow camping, whatever. And see, none of that happened to me. Hey! Yeah, you come up here too. Now, you want to just be yelling down there by yourself? He probably will. Anyhow, I go, hang on a sec. I had that backwards. I'm sorry. I'm glad she called me to let you know. I sued them in 23. This is the incident that happened, or no, I sued them in 22. So the year before this incident happened, I sued and won Walmart. And that's why what I'm going to tell you here in a minute played effect in it. Okay? Evidently, well, let me finish with this one. This morning, everything's fine. When I got there yesterday at 10:23, security come by. She said, you're good until 10:26. And I'm like, you mean 10:23? We cut up. They're really good security cards there, and they're white. The other guy was big, black, and an attitude. Whether it's because of me and pot, me being white, I don't know. But totally different people at this Walmart. And I gave her one of the little Jesus figurines. And I told her, I'll be out here long before 10. No problem, blah, blah, blah. All of them like me there. The only person that don't like me there is Ass White Protections. Because everything was great. And this morning I woke up, I walked across the street to the Come and Go. I got me a cup of coffee. And then I come back to Walmart, or over here, and sipped my coffee a little bit and thought, well, I need to go in and get me some eggs and stuff here real quick, before I go and move for the day. I wasn't even going to cook them there. I was just going to go in, buy some groceries and stuff, and then come find a place to park. Because I can cook while I'm sitting here doing nothing, Get more attention. So I'm walking to the Walmart. Now, I had seen a cop and a guy in a pink shirt, SS Protection, talking to him over against the building. They do that all the time at Walmart. I thought they was coming to get a shoplifter. So I'm walking straight towards the door, and security comes by. And security, hey, how you doing this morning? For this, that, and the other. Hey, how you doing, man? Da-da-da-da-da. Here, man, I didn't give you one of these. I didn't have one before. Have a little Jesus. And he thanked me for it and all. And said he had to get on his rounds, and he drove off. And I'd be damned if that cop and SS Protection just didn't come right over to me then. And it surprised the hell out of me. And he said, are you 420 Jim? And I said, the one and only. And he says, you've been trespassed from all Walmarts. And I, no, I haven't. I said, yeah, you have. You remember which one? No. And I just like when I sued him in Georgia, I was trespassed for like 2 hours. And the cops called me back and said, no. They only trespassed you for today. Tomorrow you can go back. And you're not, from any of all the Walmarts. That's what happened in that case. Anyhow, I didn't remember it. And I'm like, hell no. He said, oh yeah, you just didn't sign the form. That I refused to sign the form. Hang on, if I get cut off, I'll be, well, I'm not going to answer. Hang on, I'll call you if I get right back, if I get kicked off. Oh. No, evidently he hung up. Damn it, I hate when I get interrupted and I can't go on. So anyhow, this cop's just telling me, and SS there, yeah, here's his, I didn't see the pictures. But I tell you what happened. Them damn trolls called down there and talked to SS Protection, told them I was a scammer, all kinds of stupid lies and bullshit. And they didn't bother to check anything, and they wouldn't let me talk or check anything. Okay? Nope. You were trespassed in Wichita, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. But you don't argue with the officer. He was really good. And I want to tell right now that I'm surprised. Springfield does have good officers. And that was a real good officer that came to Walmart today. Unlike the badasses that was in the other Walmart. 2 thumbs up to a real officer today. Very, 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 he's the way they should be. He needs to go train that lieutenant corporal or whatever that asswipe was the other day at the other Walmart. He needs to go train him. Seriously. I mean, seriously. So anyhow, I'm not going to argue with the cop or nothing. And I said, can I get a copy of that and whatnot? Well, he thought I wanted a ticket, I guess. I was talking about a copy of asset protection form. And here's where that part where they say I refused to sign last time. Check this out. This is all on video. I said, hell yeah, I'll sign a form. I want a copy. I want to be able to prove this happened. Just like I would have done that at the other Walmart. There's no form ever presented to me. On that video, you're like, hell yeah, I want that. You know, if you're throwing me off this Walmart, yeah, give me a ticket, whatever you got to do. But yeah, I want to, you know, yeah. And he's okay. And the guy goes in and comes out with the form, and he gives me the form, and it ain't got nothing on it. No date, not a damn thing. Just some writing, which I didn't care to read that. But what the fuck? They could put any date, any year on it. On the video, you hear me say, no, I'm not going to sign it until you put a date or fill it in. And even the cop agreed with that. So what's that idiot do? Refuse to sign. A couple minutes later, when I said, am I going to sign that or what? He said, no, you refused to sign. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I told you to fill it in first. And I asked the officer, isn't that what I did? And he said, yeah. So that ass white put on there with the cop and me there that I refused to sign. So I wrote liar and I signed my name. I drove off, no problems, right? Then my troll, good troll, gets hold of me and pulls up these videos and says, whoa, wait for, yeah, you were trespassed from a store, but here's your video from that and stuff. Okay, now I absolutely forgot. I didn't even tell Rhonda. I forgot I record all phone calls. You know damn well that I recorded a regional manager from Walmart calling me, don't you? I mean, that would just be stupid not to do that. I didn't think of it at the time. Another friend reminded me that, hey, it says right on your video that you had recorded the call. And I do. So by watching the videos that Rhonda sent me, and see, I haven't seen them all. I have I can produce a phone call from the regional manager that told me, hey, Mr. Four, we're sorry about what happened and all. No, you're welcome to any Walmart in the blah, 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 blah. There's no trespass, period. You're good to go. Okay, now that's his word against mine now, right? I've got a tape of him saying that. But even if I didn't have that tape, you know what I did the next day to prove? On a live. On a live, I'm like, well, they say I'm welcome at any of the Walmarts, la-da-da-da-da. What better way to prove than go right back to the store that I was trespassed from the day before, right? Test the waters. I had my hat, my suit jacket with the pot leaves. I had my pants. I had my tie. And I was live walking through the same Walmart that trespassed me, shopping. Why the hell did they let me walk through in an illegal state in a pot uniform all through their store and do it live and everything if they had not told me that they had lifted the trespass warning? They should have called the cops and had me arrested. What did they do? Set me up to get arrested down the road later on a couple years? See, I don't understand none of this. But people just don't listen. Like now, if Walmart don't call me, that's cool. Walmart Corporation has no idea that I've got to record it. Even though I tell them, I tell who I can talk to. Man, just listen to my phone calls, look at my videos, and you're going to figure it out. Somebody on your end dropped the ball. Not me. I was told that I could go to Walmart. I went to your Walmart. Nothing happened. Now all of a sudden, I'm being accused and defamed in public and everything, and I'm not allowed at Walmart. And I get a freaking ticket for being there. What is it? Is it a racial thing because I'm white? Is it biased because I drive a Potmobile or my name? I can't figure out what it is. But class action suit, $4.2 million. Let me find the lawyer. Let me find the lawyer. And the way Walmart is nowadays and treat people, I'd probably find a lawyer. Hell, I might have a bunch of them contacting me. Let me go over the comments here. I'm sure by now a troll probably came in. Maybe, maybe not. Let me make sure they're all on. Yep, they're all on. Oh no, I just get excited. They ain't got me worked up. No, they ain't got me worked up at all, dude. I beat them on less than this in 22. Way less than this. I got 2,500 plus court costs. Now I got two different stores doing basically the same thing, but just a lot worse. And they Ass White Protection's got that personal. Why would they run my name? Why would they look me up or anything? 5 days before, I was in their parking lot 24 hours, no problem, this, that, and the other. They didn't run a damn thing. Security never reported me for anything. No problems in the store. You know what I mean? What gave Ass White Protection? You know, I mean, I could understand if I was in the store and smarted off to someone, you know, or called an employee names. I could understand if there was any incident involving any employee or any other person. I can't understand when nothing happened whatsoever freaking ever. Why did Asset Protection want to look me up and then pull this bullshit? Now remember the other day, there's a live of a manager telling me 10 minutes before throwing off the property that I could be there a couple hours till dark. Why, when they had my name and everything, was I not informed that I was going to jail for trespassing? Because that cop had a rock hard on that he was going to put me in jail if I didn't shut up. Why the hell didn't I go to jail for trespassing then? Why didn't I get a ticket for trespassing then? Don't make no damn sense. None of it. Cha-ching. I was wondering how I was going to buy my property this year in Phoenix. Now I know. No, Will, I'm doing 3 suits. 3 suits. I filed one yesterday. You see the paperwork. If they don't talk to me before 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be filing one against this store. Then I'm heading to Bentonville, Arkansas, and I'm going to find me an attorney right there in their state that's going to file a class action civil lawsuit against them. $4.2 million. Tired of it. How dare them have me pay every month to be a Walmart customer, and I can't go to the damn property and pick up groceries if I wanted a delivery. They sell me a service that I can call in and have my delivery brought out to my vehicle and stuff. What the fuck? How can you sell me that and then deny me of doing it? There's a lot of shit in play here. Now, I'll never see 4.2 million. But if I see 10% of that, I'm going to be one happy. So it's actually 3 things. I was sue the 2 individual stores and their Ass White Protection, and I'm going to sue the Walmart Corporation. And I'm going to say, how do you like me now? And the Calvin's pissing all over Walmart again. Remember, they loved that. I did a good thing. When he asked me, he said, I can't tell you to, but would you take that off about Walmart? And I did. They'd be very, very, very lucky if I take it off again. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Huh. Oh, I'm going to try and find you a home today. Don't act up like that. You going to come up here and behave? Huh? You going to come up here and behave? Oh, yeah. And see, I got them really good, Will. What they set me up and tell me that, hey, you're not trash. And here's another thing. Walmart Corporation says they send you a letter. There ain't nobody sent me no damn letter. How did Wichita, Kansas send me a letter when I don't have an address to send it to? But she said they must send you a letter. So I never got a letter or nothing. And I never refused to sign a form. Never. Never did I refuse to sign a form. Oh, no, I'm going to buy me a piece of land, some solar system, have a fine garden, and screw Walmart. Yeah, And they're going to provide me my garden and stuff. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I've got one settlement in mind right now to take care of everything. And they're not going to do it. Give me the $5,000 from the 2 stores and my court costs. Be about $1,100. And give me a form that I could be at any Walmart in the nation. And if I've been asked to park in the back or whatever around the corner, whether they allow it or not, that I am allowed to be there. I'll settle. Otherwise, we take it to court. I will get me some money this year. I didn't know how I was going to get property at the end of the year, but now I know. Of course, it's going to take a couple of years to get that check, but yep. They'd be real smart. They'd be real smart to settle out of court. But that was going to be done by an attorney. No, Betty, no. No. I know every time they get out, they get pictures and stuff out and start chewing them, and that's not right. Yeah, they try and get you in trouble. That's why they stay in the box. When she's out here, she's good as she can be. When they come out, they tear up everything. Move. Hell, they're lucky I spend $1 with them anymore anyway. My food, my t-shirts, my paint, my generator, my oil, my transmission fluid. I try and buy everything I can at Walmart, you know, because I'm there and everything's there. It's cheap, you know. Yeah. No, it won't hurt my feelings if I can't ever shop there again. It will not. And hell, they may say that after I win that money. They're lost. They don't get none of it back. Oh yeah, they always profile me and all. Like the Wichita store incident. It was over a can of spray paint. The guy told someone that I called him a name. I think I said it's really retarded. Y'all have to lock up the spray paint and not the propane bottles or something like that. And he called whoever, and they come and they escorted me and didn't tell me, you know, they let me buy my paint. But I mean, I haven't watched the video, so I might be off on it a little bit because it's on the video. But they wouldn't let me buy groceries or ice. Told me I had to leave the store. And then when I was out there calling corporate, they called the law on me. Yeah, but if you're in a situation you can do like that, Will, I'd be like you, but I'm not in that situation. In Black Canyon, the only thing I had was Walmart delivery. You know, it's hard to go without. On the road, Walmart is the best that I can do right now. Hang on a sec. I'll be right back. Doug just sent me pictures of tomato sandwiches, Will. Get your butt down from there. Get your butt down from there. Damn little piece of shit. Well, there's a cord chewed in half. Damn it. Oh, goodness sakes. But it's pretty cool. And thank you. I love all my friends and stuff and my Facebook friends that remind me, hey, man, you've got a recording. You said it in your video. Here's the videos and stuff. I have had a couple people besides Rhonda helping me, but I've got to give kudos for Miss Rhonda trying to make up for all the stuff that these people have been doing to me. When she found out that I'd been lied upon and the others did, she did the right thing. What Scott Winslow Albert should have done. When Bryson come and admitted that he was doing most of the bad things, not all of them, but most of them, he should have been mad at Bryson, not me. He put a new video out how I should apologize to him and Bryson. Yeah, how stupid is that? Why would I apologize to either one of them? Try to give them forgiveness, they don't want it, but why in the world would I apologize to them? That's just plain stupid. It shows you how schizophrenic what Scott Winslow Albert's mind is. Well, number one, Brian, sure guy, you ain't got enough money to ask me to shave, and you probably wouldn't pay it. So why the hell do you want to come on someone's page that is a cannabis advocate and talk about, I'll pay you to shave your beard? Are you just that lonely, that stupid, looking for attention, or are you one of the trolls? Well, you know what? And I can remove you from my page, stupid. Bye. Kelly, I just went through all that. Trust me, over the next, maybe as soon as a week, it'll probably make newspapers and stuff. Long story short, the two cases I'm filing, one I filed yesterday, one I'm going to file in the morning if I don't get a call today. Those aren't nothing. Small claim, $5,000 each. But I will make between $0 and $10,000 on them. They pretty much did the same stupid bullshit they did in Georgia back in 22 when I sued them and won. But the third lawsuit, the biggest lawsuit, is I'm going to Bentonville, Arkansas, and I'm filing a class action lawsuit, discrimination, you name it, $4.2 million. That might make the news. And the news ain't for me. I hope it pushes this petition out there and people, you know, find out that all I'm trying to do is go around the world and preach peace, love, and cannabis. And I get harassed by Walmarts and stuff. And it's either their idiotic managers or their ass-white protection. And every time I prove I'm in the right. That's why I won in Georgia. This manager that I just filed the paperwork on, he knows I'm going to win. His own manager told me I had until dark to leave. But 10 minutes later, I'm ordered off the property by security and police. He wouldn't even come out and say he gave me permission or nothing. Ass-white protection come out and said, I run this store. I want him off of here. Yeah. Oh, that's on video and stuff. And then today, store I've never had a problem with, I stayed 24 hours last week, stayed 22 hours today, and I'm going in to go get groceries and leave this morning, and I'm told that I was trespassed from another store in 23, which I have a recording from back then from Walmart regional managers saying, no, we're sorry. We're taking the trespass back. You're not trespassed. And the very next day I do a recording in my whole pot outfit in said store because, you know, I'm going to test them, you know. Am I or am I not, you know? And nobody harassed me. Nobody said I was trespassing. I didn't go to jail or a damn thing. So why am I not to believe that they had taken that trespass away? So what did they do? Set me up so a couple years later I'd go to jail for trespassing? Because this could have took my dogs and impounded my vehicle last week. And why didn't they tell me last week that I wasn't supposed to be at a Walmart? I had real asshole cops there, not a good one like today. That asshole wanted any reason at all to arrest me. Why didn't they tell me that I was trespassed from before and they had the right to arrest me? Nah, they didn't do none of that shit. Well, how come when there's no problems at the store, nobody complained or nothing, ass-white protection decides they're going to look up my vehicle and stuff and find that I was trespassed when I wasn't? Like I say, I got a recording from the regional manager seeing that that was lifted. So whose fault's this? Oh, it's not kind of ridiculous. They're going to pay out the nose for this one. Nothing started it this morning, Will. Will. Hey! Absolutely nothing started this morning. I come out of my vehicle. I seen asset protection. The cops sitting over there. You know how cops pull like they're going to arrest somebody in the store? They were there 5 minutes or so. I didn't pay no attention to them. It had nothing to do with me. I'm walking towards the door, and security is coming by. He was coming through the park, you know, he was doing his rounds. He just happened to be coming by as I'm walking in the store, and I hadn't gave him one of the little figurines. So when he come by, he said, "Hey, how you doing this morning, Floor?" And I'm like, "I'm doing cool, you know, this, that, and the other. Hey, here's your little friend." "Hey, oh, thank you, la-da-da, this, that, and the other," and he drove away. So security didn't even know that ass white protection had called the cops on me or nothing. They were blind on it. They're probably still wondering what the fuck happened. Because the security liked me. What's the difference? That all the guards there are white and I'm white? What's this with the big tall black guy that his head was so swelled that I was talking 6 foot distance and he was talking about like 6 foot tall? It's just like when that manager said I could be there to dark. Why the hell didn't he come out there and tell them, "Hey, I just said he could be here to dark. I'm going to change my mind. Hey, sir, would you leave?" Why did he stick the law on me? Or why did ask white protection send the law on me? I had permission to be there till dark. No, they set me up again, just like the one did in Wichita, I guess. We'll find out in court. But nothing started it. I hadn't even walked inside the store, Will. The only person I talked to was a security guard and gave him a little Jesus, and he was happy and everything was good and gone. Then that cop and asset guy come right up to me as I was going in the door. Told me I couldn't shop, couldn't do a damn thing. And I'm supposedly a Walmart Plus customer. How dare them sell Walmart Plus memberships to people that are trespassed from their store? Now, Walmart Plus includes delivery to your car. You call in, make an order, pull up, get your order, and go. Well, how come I can't do that? No ass white protection. Oh, it had nothing to do with being parked overnight. No. That store, and even the store last week, that security guard said only trucks, I've got the manager. When I finally talked to him, Jeff, see, he didn't know what had happened. I was calling him to tell him the story. And when he heard me, I had an RV in parking. He said, "Yeah, I let people stay one night, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh, really? You're going to love what I got to tell you now." No, it had nothing to do with parking the night. It had to do with trolls calling Walmart and telling them that, yeah, I was this, I was that, I'm scamming, this, that, and the other. Gave them my name, a picture of the RV and stuff or whatever. And Walmart's stupid-ass white protection overstepped their bounds. And if they would have talked to me today, instead of being assholes, I could have showed them the videos. Hey, what's this? Regional manager says that they took it back. I could have found the recording and played it, right? No, they were just plain ass wipes, not the cop. Ass wipe protection. And wouldn't let me explain nothing or anything. Judge, guilty, and crowd, everything, all by one. You can't do that. You can't do that. Well, you can, but you got to pay for it in the end. They love to give me a hard time. Kelly, I don't know. They don't like me. The first time that I sued in Grovetown, Georgia, was Ass White Protection that did it. The one the other day was the security at first. But then the manager said, after security said I had to go, the manager said no, I could stay until dark. You would think that head manager, or well, the manager on duty, word was good. But no, Ask White Protection comes out when the cops were there and said, I run this store. Overriding the manager I just talked to. Jeff said that wasn't right when I talked to him and asked me if I happened to get her name. I'm like, hell no, the cops wouldn't let me get nobody's name. Go watch the video. And if he cared, he would have watched the video. Because all of it's on YouTube. Kelly, they've got until 8 o'clock. If you ever tried to call corporation, you're barking up the wrong freaking tree. For me to actually talk to corporation, I had to drive to Bentonville and park my RV down the street from their museum, put a sandwich sign on with my pot suit, and tell everybody how they owed me the money that I had won in court. And yes, within 2 hours, there was a check in my hand. And they asked me to please take that stuff off the RV. That I didn't have to, they couldn't make me, but would I? And I did. So I'm bent over backwards to work with Walmart. Now they're going to have to bend over backwards to work with me. I'd rather not involve attorneys and all that. That's why I'm only suing these 2 local stores for $5,000, small claims. They're going to bring in lawyers that they're going to pay $5,000 that they're going to lose. They're going to lose. Nobody will look at my evidence. If a real attorney would look at my evidence, they would settle before we went to court. No, no. No, Hey, Will, I end up with the money I can end up with this case. I don't care if they fire him or promote him. Let them promote him and treat people like they treat me and pay more money out, you know? You want to hire a bunch of idiots that their authority goes to their freaking head? Yeah. I mean, you've seen over the years, I'd go to a Walmart, other campers would be there. I would, go in and say, we can park overnight? Yes. And then they knock on my door in the middle of the night and tell me I got to freaking leave. Yeah, it used to say on my one RV, come sign the petition. It didn't mean in the middle of fucking night or nothing like that. And that's when I made sure that I reworded this sign right here the way it is. Now, the stupid Walmart thinks that I violated a policy last week, soliciting in their parking lot. And I've got it on tape where their idiot Tiffany tells me, oh, you had a sign on your vehicle that says, no, I don't have or sell weed. I have a petition at 420gym.com. Okay. At most, that's advertising. Where is that asking or soliciting a damn thing from anyone? It's not telling you to come knock on my door and ask me if I have weed. It's kind of keeping the idiots away. Because Walmart has idiots come to my door all the time. They solicit me all the time. I'm a good customer. I don't tell them what idiots they are when they come and ask me for weed and stuff. I'm nice to them. Some of them I'll get out and let them take a picture of me and all. Any soliciting ever done was done by Walmart customers, never me. So how are you going to fault me for that? They're going to find out. Thank you, Bob. I think I'm the better person by giving them time. Each incident, I give them time to call me. Now, no, I'm not giving them 3 to 5 business days. I give them 24 hours. I don't have to give them any. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, I know that. And you know, you know what I'd settle for tomorrow? The $5,000 from each store. The $100 is going to call me to file, and I'd be happy. Give me a statement that I'm not trespassed from all the stores and whatever, and I'll be happy, and I won't file the Class 1 lawsuit. But otherwise, I'm going to Bentonville, and I'm filing that suit. Yeah, one way or the other, across the nation, maybe they know that they can't fuck with 420 Jim at Walmart's like they've been doing. I say 99% of the Walmarts are great. They're good. They don't, you know, if they don't allow camping, they tell me whether I've went in or asked, or if I'm out there 3 or 4 hours, they come say, you're not camping tonight, right? No, sir, thank you. You know, I've never done nothing wrong on their property whatsoever. And I'm sick and tired of being accused of it. I'm sick and tired of having the law and shit called on me. You know, it's got to be discrimination. It's just happened too many damn times. You know? And definitely was racist in Georgia, and it felt pretty racist with that black guy here last week at this one. So, if it wasn't racist, he didn't like the fact that I'm a cannabis advocate. He was definitely discriminated against me about something. Oh yeah, well they had to pay up on the one in 22. And see, I'm sure that's why when the Wichita was a bunch of shit to me, okay, trespassed me and all, you know damn well that I called the Walmart. Hey, I called the Walmart Corporation, and I told them that, hey, you know, I just sued y'all last year about this, da, 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 da. That's why the regional managers called me back the next day. I guarantee you that's why. Now, I haven't looked up the recording, but I will. Now I've got all the dates and stuff, and I'm going to look up the recording where I can hear that manager say, oh, no, we're da-da-da-da, yeah, you're allowed to any Walmart. Put it, cha-ting, watch them zeros pop up. Oh, I think so. It was either color or white. See what I don't understand? Same a Walmart, Jim Walmart here, but all white security guards and whatnot, no problem. They will tell you. I'm going to subpoena them in the court. They'll tell you what I did. I was a great guy and this, that, and the other. This big talk, and when he said, "You're not 6 foot," you know, man, that was really, man, I took that as a threat. I wasn't threatening him. He said, step back, step back, step back. And what did Walmart do during their pandemic and all? Tell you had to be 6 foot back and all, right? Wear your mask and shit. What the fuck? This guy is 6 foot or something. Maybe I was saying he was 6 foot. I was talking about, dude, I'm 6 foot back. As soon as I said 6 foot, you ain't that big. I mean, dude, you don't even that bad. You letting that shit go to your head. I was talking about 6 foot away. You ain't 6 foot away. All that's on video. Well, I can't prove it. Just like in Georgia. I told the truth. The judge asked me, did they call you any names or anything? And I told the truth. No, Your Honor. It was racist, and it felt very racist and all, but no, they didn't call me cracker or white boy or nothing like that. I could have lied real easy and won a lot more money. Could have. Walmart had no way to prove what I said or anything. They don't have audio. They have videos. They don't have audios in their store. But that's why they wouldn't bring their video, because their video proved everything I said. And their lawyer even asked me why I didn't subpoena their video. You can't. You have to be a member of the Bar Association to request video from Walmart. And I told her, I said, you're a lawyer. I thought you knew that shit. He shouldn't be fired because he was intimidated because I was white. He should be retrained or fired because he was very, very, very unprofessional in what he did. 1,000% unprofessional. And he's going to cost Walmart $5,000. They still don't explain why the manager, 5 minutes before the cops come, said that I was in the right and I could be there until dark, and he was going to call that security officer's boss. It's all on YouTube. How did it go from that to where his ass wouldn't even come out of the store when the cops were there? I thought, I got this. He said the manager's coming out. That little punk, he'd been in the store, sent out a girl from Assets Protection. What kind of shit y'all pulling? Hey, David, what's up? What kind of shit are you pulling, you know? I mean, there's plenty of places all over the park. All over the park. You know, I wanted to get food and everything. I knew I could be there 24 hours, wouldn't be hassled or nothing, and damn, look what happened. Good Lord takes care of me. I think he was high off of being an ass-wipe protection officer. I think he was just high on himself. I won't say he's on drugs or anything like that. I think he's like them security guards. The authority went to his fucking head. And they shouldn't be in position like that. They should not be in that type of position that where authority goes to their head like that. He should at least heard my story and said, let me say, hey man, let me get a chance to go look at my, look at my videos and stuff, and I can show you. No. That wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to be allowed. So you just automatically, judge, this, that, the other. That's it. Walmart don't make a mistake. Bullshit. But it's going to cost him some training, his job or something, because that one's going to cost him money. The class action suit is going to cost him money. And if it goes to interfere, these two, I'll drop these two little bullshit ones and just file the class action with the lawyer. So, yeah. Their best bet right now, we are so sorry. We are so sorry. We didn't know we had idiot stores like that anymore. Would you settle? That'd be the best thing they'd do. And actually, I would settle for $2,500 from each store if it was done within a reasonable time, like a week. But every day that I have to sit around or be in this town or whatnot, no. It'd be more and more and more. That's what I say, Box. They need to offer me 25 from the first one, I got 25 from the first one. They should go from that. Then they save lawyer fees and employee fees to go to 2 more cases. They're going to get their ass kicked in. So they would be very, very, very smart to say, will you settle both of these cases for $5,000 and your court costs, which is $35.50 plus $10, so $45.50, $91. So if they was willing to cut me a check for $5,091, I'm not in it to be mean or nothing, but I'm not going to be pushed over and bullied by Walmart Corporation neither. Is this Walmart's way of getting everybody to use home delivery, kicking people out of their stores and getting them a Walmart subscription so they can still get the Walmart goods, but you're not allowed in their store? Is this a new thing? Is that what they're going to start to get where people don't come to their stores? I mean, think about it. They charge you for self-checkout in some stores now. If you're not a Walmart Plus member, you can't use them and stuff. Who's to say that they're not going to try that bullshit and just keep saying people can't come to their fucking store for no reasons, but yet sell them a Walmart Plus so that they can't come to the store and pick it up, but we'll deliver it to you? What kind of asinine shit is that? Oh no, David, it ain't a shame. The trolls made me some money. What's the shame, or what I hope happens? I hope I'm right. And I hope ass-wipe protections do what they should do and track down the time, the number and stuff that the bullshit come in. And see, they can get IP address. They can get phony phone number. They know how to do that shit. Wouldn't it be funny if this really bit them in the ass and they tracked it back to who made the calls and stuff? If that's what happened. Yeah. Because, see, it's going to happen more. And Walmart's going to know this. Yeah. So, all they did was make me some money. That's all they did. They made Walmart look like suckers. Their ass-wipe protection and all. They made them look just like suckers. Believe them, not a word I tried to say or nothing. And that's going to cost them. That's going to cost them. What's up, Big Stank? Absolutely, Big Stank. They did back in 22. But see, none of them, Walmart or the trolls, knew. When they pulled this stunt today, I can prove that I was told that trespass was gone. That it did not count. That I'm allowed to any Walmart anywhere, even that store. And I went back the next day with my whole complete plot suit, tie and all in, and did a live video. Let's test the waters. Am I still trespassed and whatnot? Went through the store, did my shopping, went out my RV and everything. Nobody said a damn thing to me. What do you mean I was trespassed from that store? How the hell was I in it the next day? In an illegal state. Kansas is illegal pot. How in the hell did they let me walk through looking like a pot plant through their store and not say, or not check, you know what I mean? Same vehicle, Dave, for whatnot, man. I was thrown out and trespassed and whatnot, you know what I mean? If it was a car, truck, it's kind of common, red Chevy, whatever, okay, maybe not. But look at my vehicle, look at me. They had to know I was in the store that day. They had to know my vehicle was in that parking lot. So if my trespass hadn't have been lifted, should that have happened? No. So what did they do? They just lie and fool and, and later down the road, he's going to go to jail. I don't know. All I know is hopefully they just made a mistake and dropped the ball. That would go back on the regional manager. Would it not? Not me. They're going to do enough stupid shit. Eventually, a police department where they call for welfare checks or animal control or any of that, when they finally put this together and whatnot, they're going to do a lot of time. But I just got to get a hold of their. Maybe they're right. Topeka law enforcement, they didn't give two shits about me or my name. They wouldn't even put my name on the police report. So I can kind of prove what they're saying right now, that police don't give a fuck about me because of my name. I don't get justice because of my name. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I know all truth comes to light, and I'm not worried about it. To sue them would be a waste of time. You think they'd ever pay me? The one ripped off a friend for $400. His cousin wife works and supports him. He gets disability. He ain't worked since he got out of prison and shit, probably. And he talks about me, whatever. A guy can make 400 and some videos, makes t-shirts and rolling trays and stuff and sells them, not to mention the pot and mushrooms out of his house. But yet we pay him disability check. That don't make no damn sense. Well, they don't, Box. They don't have no money to sue. You know, you can't get wine out of a stone. You know? Now, Walmart, oh yeah, I get my money out of them. And any other company I sue. But an individual, nah, it's kind of hard. Phil Causey, I was real lucky when that judge ordered him to pay me within 72 hours. That normally don't happen. That was thank you to that judge. So, actually, I hope we're stupid enough that I decorate the vehicle with the Calvins again, pissing on Walmart. And I hope that I can get over there to file the $4.2 million lawsuit. And I'm going to try my best to go across the rest of the country until it comes to trial and let everybody know that I'm suing them for $4.2 million. And have my fun. And of course, people's going to want to know about that, and maybe, I think this is going to promote the petition. The trolls thought it would end me, end my petition, all this other stuff. This is going to help the petition in a stupid type way. Watch. This is really going to help the petition. Oh no, big stank. I'm going to put Calvin pissing on him and stuff. Oh, I've done it before. And they asked me, they said, hey, when they gave me my money, they said, you don't have to, but would you remove this stuff about Walmart from your windows? And I did. I said, yes, sir. I just want your attention. So they're going back up. They're going back up until I get Walmart's attention. And I maybe, when I get my check, take them down. Until then, nope, not at all. See, I'd like to talk to their asset protection or their legal team about how did they come about harassing me this morning. And if they're going to say someone called in and da-da-da and I said, boom. Tell them, look, you need to investigate them numbers and everything because they just done this shit to you. And hopefully that happens. Using a big corporation to fuck with someone, that corporation probably won't like that. I'm hoping that's what happened. I don't know. But I hope they were that stupid and used their corporation to fuck with me. Because everything was fine. And I think they said I only had 7 more months or something of my trespass, so it could 7 months could go by and I'd never even known about this or nothing. But see, everything happens for a reason. Good Lord's taking care of me. Good Lord's taking care of me. And he knows Walmart can afford to buy me a little piece of land and stuff. Now I can't do that with 10 grand. So they have a chance to get out of it, you know, fairly cheap. Look how much they're going to spend on a lawyer against a class action. And the whole time, I can still get Walmart. All I got to do is pull up to an address and call Walmart delivery to that address. And if they deny to bring me my groceries, boom, there'd be another lawsuit. Right? So, I'm not the one that's got to worry right now. Walmart does. And hell, I might just do that here in a little bit. Have a Walmart delivery just for the hell of it. Just to prove my point. Depends on how far a store is, because I need eggs and stuff. Be kind of funny if I can call Walmart and get it delivered to me, isn't it? Huh. But I'm getting hungry. And Elle's probably going to ask me what I had to eat today here in a little bit. And I'm going to have to say nothing. I think I've always got something I can throw together here, but man, every time I'm looking for something, like come out to cook a steak. Twice now that's happened at Walmart. Come out to go get eggs today. Fuck. Couldn't get my eggs. I mean, WTF, man. But hey, if I don't have to leave Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas, and I get this petition blown up like hell, that'd be just as good too. That'd be just as good too. But I think Walmart should give me the $5,000. That'd pay to get me down to see my family and back up to D.C. I think they really should do that. They should do it this week. Be smart of them anyway. Oh, Lee, that'd be nice. How you doing? But what I've seen about Walmart, they're not too smart. Damn, they disappeared quick. I didn't even see where. Oh, they walked across there. I was wondering how they disappeared so quick. And the funny thing is, before I filed that lawsuit, I called Bentonville, Arkansas, and let them know that I'll probably be coming back to their town to do my petition. Oh, look, we got old stupid on here. We got a stupid one on here. Leave Walmart workers alone. Different realms. What an idiot, Different realms. I know. Look at the idiot, Different realms. Everybody else that's heard this and whatnot has commented about how bad Walmart was and all. You get idiots like them that come here and make conversation when they don't even know what they're talking about. Yeah, Walmart workers harassed me, then the moron. Yeah, your message was hid, but thank you, yeah. He's a moron. He's a troll, probably. Yep, he's an idiot, too. I wish I could show them, but the moderator didn't let me. But absolutely. I wondered, it'd been an hour since the troll showed up just about, or whatever. So it was due to happen, you know what I mean? Can y'all see him now? I tried to unblock him. Where it says Walmart harassed him, you moron, and he's an idiot. Hey, Different, you're stupid. What are you watching videos backwards, idiot? Yeah, it's on video. Why do you think I won $2,500 from them? How was I in the wrong? Are you saying the judge was wrong? And on these videos, yeah, Walmart manager said I could be there. Ass swipe, security called the cops and run me off. That security can't outweigh the manager of the damn store. Yeah. And the incident this morning, I got plenty of proof that the trespass had been lifted. Oh, you're an idiot. Go away. You're a troll. Goodbye. See ya. I'm not a gold miner or a moonshiner, but thank you. Thank you, Jordy. No, I'm just an old hippie that believes nobody belongs in jail for weed, and it needs to be federally legal. And if you Google my name, 420 Jim, I've been on the road for 10 plus years fighting for yours and everyone's rights to cannabis. And that's why I get these idiot trolls every once in a while talking about how good Walmart is to quit harassing their employees. How am I harassing them? Oh, because I filed a lawsuit yesterday on one store and I'm getting ready to file one tomorrow. And then I'm going to Bentonville Monday or Tuesday and file a class action suit against them. If that's harassing them, yeah, I'm fixing to harass them big time. I kicked their ass in court in 2022 for less than what happened yesterday or today and a couple days ago. So I'm not worried about none of it. None of it. I got recordings, videos, and everything. But I have liars that try and say I did this, I did that. They're the same ones that called Walmart and give them a bunch of bullshit, so they harassed me this morning. Yeah, hopefully Walmart investigates that, because this one's going to cost them a lot of money. Hopefully Walmart will investigate, or next time someone calls about me, hopefully they'll investigate. Well, thank you. Oh, hey, the closer you come to Yahweh, man. The closer you come to Yahweh, the more the demons come out. And one of the head trolls I have is a internet minister, certified through the internet. And it must be for Satan, because he don't believe in the 10 Commandments or none of that. He just does this. He lives off your tax dollar. He actually set an apartment on fire with a 16-year-old kid inside it. His ex-wife called and told us how he used to beat the shit out of her all the time, and he was charged with check fraud and stuff over something to do with his cousin's wife. Which, I don't need to know all that crap, but yeah, that would be him. The ones that want to make these videos and all this stupid shit about me, because they got to cover their life. People forget, when you point a finger, you're pointing 3 back at yourself. Oh, no, hey, no disrespect there. Why would I look like a moonshiner, though? Hey, Popcorn Sutton, I love. A moonshiner, I'm not. But, hey, I love Popcorn Sutton and all. And, no, I didn't take offense to any of that. What I do is nobody belongs in jail for weed. If you believe it should be federally legal and nobody should be in jail for pot, screenshot that. Or go to my website, 420jim.com. Now, if you want to Google me, type in my legal name, FOURTWENTYJIM. That is my legal name. And what I do, I have a petition. It needs to be signed. And this is what I drive. And cannabis advocates that think I took their fame away don't like me. Alcoholics, you know, people that are in the alcohol business, like the one troll, Scott Winslow Albert, his old lady runs a liquor store, is the manager of a liquor store. Is that why they're doing this? I mean, I don't know. It's a tobacco and liquor store there in Rochester, New Hampshire. Maybe they should be investigated. Maybe I should file a suit and find out that way. It's kind of funny because it involves a liquor store. Look at all them liquor stores and prescription companies going against Texas right now. So see, that's a very touchy subject about pot and alcohol. The guy lets this guy sell his merchandise and stuff in his damn liquor store, knowing not only have I, but the one lady hit me in Topeka and all that used to be on their group, called and told him, look, I was duped. They're really harassing this guy. They're doing this, they're doing that. She's involved in all. And the store owner don't give a shit what he was told by me or her. Popcorn was the shit. They, yeah, Miami was, man. Yeah, there's definitely people there for joint and stuff. And, I've been pretty much on the internet for 11 years now. There's very little time. Even when I was off the road last year getting my eye surgery after I was assaulted in Topeka and all that, I'm still on the internet all the time, you know? Yeah, just people, if people really want to see, go back and look. And especially the two biggest trolls, the two ones that are trying to do this and trying to incorporate people to hurt me and stuff, they both claim to be cannabis advocates. Well, what the hell happened? Are you butthurt in Indiana because the veterans asked me to be their voice when you're yourself are a vet and I'm not? Did that butt chap him so bad that he has to do this to me? Was it really the fact that Steve Sprague stole $400 from a friend named Jessica that's on Facebook and will say the same thing? Because that's what he did. And he didn't start his shit until he got called out on that. So see, they'd be your best friends, come help my town, this, that, and the other. But man, if you become more famous than them or whatever you want to call it, yeah. David, I got to go, folks. I got to talk with Walmart. I'll be back here in just a minute. But you're going to be in silence for a few minutes. Sorry about that. It's all recorded, but I'm not going to play it for y'all. I just told them, unless you're ready to talk settlement or something, don't call me, don't harass me. Have corporate do it. Manager of the second Walmart. Can y'all hear me now? Anybody, can you hear me now? Did it unmute? Okay. Yeah, I tried to tell you when I was on the call, it mutes it. But I got it recorded. I got it recorded. I record all my calls. Yeah, ask white manager down here. Says, well, we go by what we said. We said that you're da-da-da-da. I'm like, dude, I got a recording saying that trespass was lifted. I can show I was stopping in the store the next day. And y'all wouldn't even let me talk to you about it or nothing. You're going to lose. Well, you don't give a shit. So, yeah. I told him he'd be getting his lawsuit letter in the morning. So, looks like I'll be first thing in the morning going and filing the suit against him. Look at these stupid managers of Walmart. I told him, I said, dude, you need to call corporate. And had one of them call me from corporate. But see, I got all these calls. I can play corporate when I get there. Say, look, man, I even begged them to call you. So according to him, if I go to any Walmart, especially now that I've been trespassed legally, I'll go to jail. We'll make a Walmart order today. I'm going to make a Walmart delivery order today. Yep. And that's going to be another feather in my hat. You know, how the hell they've charged me all this year and everything. I've been a Plus member for about a damn year, if not more. How can you do that and whatnot? And then when I go back out on the road as 420 Jim, you tell me I can't come to your stores, I'm trespassed. What kind of stupid shit is that? These managers, I don't know where they get them from. But they don't know no law, they don't know shit. You know? If I was a manager and someone told me that I got a recording that trespass was supposedly taken off, and that, hey, I'll send you a video of me shopping in that same store the next day, you should take that in consideration, I would think. I would. Not just stand on the fact that, well, you, as far as we're concerned, you're trespass. It's like this stupid sign. To us, it's the listing, but it don't ask for a damn thing. Walmart, your managers, some of them are good, but a lot of them need some education. They're very stupid. Hopefully that's not a contagious thing with the Walmarts in Springfield. 2 of them so far. And you're absolutely right, David. They have no idea who they're messing with. Walmart Corporation does. Walmart Corporation does. They absolutely do. I guarantee you. And if any one of these idiots would call down there, because, I mean, you're only talking 3 years ago. I'm sure some of the people still work there. Will say, yeah, his vehicle was parked up. Yep. And he sued us and all. Yep. So, but he couldn't answer the question about how they run my plate, what to get my name or whatnot, huh? He didn't even want to do that. Still didn't hear why. You know, why did you check to see if I was trespassed from Walmart's when I did nothing wrong? That's being profiled. You didn't like my hat? What? My butt? Why did you go check to see if I was trespassed from Walmart's? How did you know my name? These managers are too stupid to figure things out. But, hey, it's going to be a good payday. Well, heck, it's about time for me to get out of here, I reckon. Yeah. Ugh. I'm going to give them an update, because when I called this morning and said I need to hear from corporate, I didn't want to hear from the store. I want to make sure that I got that recorded, and I'm going to say, oh, by the way, will you put on that notice that I have a recording from your regional manager saying that that was lifted, and I have a video of me shopping in the same store the next day. Whose fault is this? And we'll see what they say. So I'm going to give them one more call. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? I will call the fourth. They got another. It's in Bentonville, but it's still customer care. You still have to jump through 100 hoops. But I will be calling the Bentonville customer care and adding that to today's report, because they're going to say, oh, well, the manager contacted you, so, we did contact you. So I got to call them and say, nope, I told you that the manager from the stupid store would not be considered contacted. So I want to make another recording of that. I like to cross my T's and dot my I's. And David, I thank you about wishing my safety and all, but you know what? I don't worry about that. Every one of us is on our journey to death. And when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. No matter the situation, heart attack, whatever. I walk with Yahshua and Yahweh, and I do not fear. But thank you. I really, really, really appreciate that. I do. But hey, we all going to die one day. You know what I mean? And hell, the way this world's getting now and whatnot, it's not very fun living right now. I don't see how a lot of people do it. They both work it. Well, I'm like my family. All they do is work their asses off, both of them, to keep a roof over their kids. You can't buy nothing no more, nothing. Food, everything is so ridiculous and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it's sad. It's sad, especially the way the world is right now. Oh, I'd like to be here as long as I can. Don't get me wrong. But I definitely would like to be gone when the second half of the tribulation starts. Yeah, I don't want to be here then. I really hope the good Lord takes me away before then. But hey, I'll leave that up to him. Little Betty. Little Betty. Here's little Betty today. Here's little Betty today. Oh, we got here, Betty. Oh, little Betty. Well, my friends, for those that don't know, I'm on Facebook at 420. Look up my name, 420 Jim. Spell it out, FOURTWNTYJIM. I do a YouTube at noon and at 7 p.m. Join me back here at 7 o'clock tonight, if you'd like. And please remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. That's your Walmart. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. Peace.